On an average, we are registering 100 cases per year in different police stations. 70% of these cases are under the Sikkim Anti-Drugs Act. 30% of the cases are under the NDPS Act. A lot of brown sugar. This is during the last 4-5 years we are finding that in our state it is being again peddled from across the border. Of the war against drugs, fight against drugs. Today we mentioned that approximately every year, proactively after gathering a lot of intelligence, on an average we are registering 100 cases per year in different police stations. 70% of these cases are under the Sikkim Anti-Drugs Act. 30% of the cases are under the NDPS Act. A lot of our officers are going into different villages and bastis where there is some illegal ganja cultivation also. And the police, in coordination with panchayats, is removing all those cultivated plants. So for Sikkim Police, this is our most important focus. In our department, we are having a strict policy against our internal staff members also. Whenever there are complaints coming of some police personnel indulging into consumption of drugs, or one or two odd complaints whenever they have come, where they are aiding and assisting people in smuggling drugs, the department has taken very strict action. I'd give you a statistic that during the last 4 years, almost 6 cases we have registered against our own police personnel who were found assisting the drug peddlers in drug peddling. Your question today, the Honorable Chief Minister also made a very clear statement that all departmental heads need to have an internal strong and strict policy against drug abuse amongst employees. The police is going to sincerely follow it in letter and spirit. We will further strengthen our internal structure.
So you have clearly, during your keynote address, you have clearly said that school is the area where you cannot, police cannot, but counselor need to be hired. So can you elaborate on that also?
So what I was suggesting was, outside the school premises, the college premises, the university premises, the police keeps patrolling. We keep arresting drug peddlers. We keep arresting people who are indulging in selling drugs. What I was mentioning was inside the school premises, college premises, university, which is sacrosanct, unless the principal or the vice chancellor calls the police for some law and order duty, or there is some criminal activity which has taken place and the police is invited inside the campus. Therefore, we were saying that to identify young students who are consuming drugs or who have become addicts is the responsibility of the school administration. And every school can have counselors. That is what the Honorable Chief Minister was also directing the Education Department, that they can have counselors who will keep counseling and will keep confidentiality. The purpose is not to remove kids from school. The purpose is to reform, to rehabilitate, to indulge in de-addiction and detoxification of anyone who has got addiction. So today a lot of good things have been directed by the Honorable Chief Minister to various departments, and police, being an important department, is certainly going to sincerely execute all the directives which have been issued.
So what kind of drugs abuse are found the Sikkim?
See, in Sikkim, it is many times over-the-counter drugs which are actually medicinal drugs, like for example cough syrups like Fencidril and Corex, like medicinal preparations like nitrazepam tablets, spasmoproxivon tablets. But these are generally not coming from Sikkim, it is coming from across the border, and therefore our checkpost police stations like Rangpo, like Malli, like Naya Bazar, Renok through Reshi are playing a very important role in cracking down by forming these teams. And other police stations are actively involved at Singtam, Ranipul, Gangtok and other districts as well. The important component of drugs today we find an addition of brown sugar. This is during the last 4-5 years we are finding that in our state it is being again peddled from across the border. So as the government is also directing that all stakeholders, including panchayats, including councillors, including teachers in schools, including government employees, including media. Everybody is a partner. This alone cannot be fought by the police. Everyone has to partner. And once everybody assumes a little bit of responsibility, then this problem definitely can be tackled.
Thank you.